Good afternoon. I'm Nick from Clean Valley, and our solution to the microplastic challenge, as well as the challenge felt by the aquaculture industry, is a multi-trophic aquaculture system. Now, we are applying this solution to the challenge set forth by the Coastal Action Organization, specifically Ariel Smith's call to have microplastics cleaned up within the Lunenburg coastline. Now, Coastal Action, they conducted a whole bunch of surface trawls throughout the entire Atlantic region. And in the south coast of Nova Scotia, they picked 5 sites, and we have selected Hartling Bay, site number 5, due to its high concentration of microplastics found by the Coastal Action Organization. And we are going to be launching there our nature-based solution, which is 2 short lines of mussels. Now, this system, it's fairly easy to install, has low maintenance requirements, so you could say its beauty is in its simplicity, but that would be discounting the ingenuity of how our team reverse engineered the problem that mussels were consuming microplastics and found a way to make that a solution to be applied to the very same problem. So our next steps is conducting an FTR analysis after our 2 short line systems have been installed in Hartling Bay. Every 6 months we'd be returning to those systems to conduct this FTIR analysis to follow up on the research conducted in terms of bioaccumulation of microplastics within mussels. This is a fairly researched piece of science research over the last couple of years, and it's been a key point of ours to not only observe the microplastics and whether they're getting trapped within the flesh of those bivalves or if they're getting passed through the waste. Now, if that is the case and microplastics simply are passing through, then we are going to have to innovate a piece of machinery that will be able to capture the mussel's waste so that the microplastics will not be escaping. Similar, if you know it, to the Habit Trap that has been designed over 10 years ago here in Nova Scotia. Now, we are fairly confident that the microplastics do have a bioaccumulating ability, and in our benchmark prototype for our biofilter, we saw that of the 76, or of the microplastic solution that got ran through our prototype, 76% of the suspended solids were captured by the bivalves. So where does the value come in terms of industry, and what industry could this apply to? As we've gone through our business model canvas and have been developing our execution table, our value proposition has stayed the same in terms of the return of investment is the prevention of shutdown due to the water quality failure by regulation. For an onshore aquaculture facility, their waste is not standardized and will not be until next year when a federal standard will be implemented. However, our biofilter provides a non-chemical 95% standard efficiency rate of filtration for facilities' effluents. That is higher than the current market standard and is about on par to what our competitors have. Now, there's a great amount of value there, but in terms of the maintenance cost that is generated through these effluent treatment methods, our green supply chain can offset that total maintenance cost by providing a new stream of revenue by the sale of that biomass to other industries that value and can utilize it. Our team is ready and able, full of water engineers, master students, graduates, and postgrads that all stand by that our solution meets the sustainability development goals set forth by the United Nations. There are 6 of them in total, but the one that we are most focused on is number 14, which is life below water. Thank you so much for your time, for listening, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to get in contact with me.